help me welcome Lily Corbally Johnson as she gives her speech called Spring Cleaning. Spring Cleaning, Lily Corbally Johnson.
I am so excited about this. Thank you, Broman. I got my phone with the timer. What if you were to hear about something other than dust bunnies? Because I personally don't get that much out of regular dusting, but I get more out of thinking about what goes into my stomach and into my mind, because that benefits everybody else. Also just cleaning my home, but that's secondary. What you're going to see is what it would do for you, as it's done for me, if you look into your kitchen and onto your bookshelf, as well as your business cards. It's not going to be lengthy, it's just enough to give you a soundbite, right? Think about it. What are you eating on a daily basis? What am I eating on a daily basis, for that matter? What am I reading? And who am I contacting? That's what I call holistic spring cleaning. Let's come into the kitchen. Now, this is more of a reality show in the sense that, hate to break your hopes here, but you're not going to see an immaculate kitchen. Though it was last week. And that will happen again. Now, when I'm talking about food, and let's start with a B, as in boxed, meaning processed, because most of nature doesn't come in a box, and this is not natural. Raisin Bran, for example. We love Raisin Bran. Raisin Bran doesn't love us. Makes you feel kind of, ugh. Well, my point was showing you the Raisin Bran is, I'm trying to limit what we have that is processed food. And what is considered processed? Something that has gone through a process, like manufacturing, like it's no longer a whole food. If we limit those, we're bound to feel better. Because listen to this shiny amount of ingredients. Whole grain wheat. We've been taught that whole grain is wonderful. Well, wheat is full of lectins, or those proteins that block your sensors and make you feel yucky. And then sugar. Well, actually, it's the third ingredient, but still, there's a whole lot. There are too many ingredients in here. What I would do is put this in a place where I'm not likely to see it on a daily basis and therefore not be tempted. For example, we're here, and thankfully the box is practically empty because there wasn't much to begin with, and it's a good treat, but I'm not going to be eating that kind of crap on a daily basis. And also, I looked in here to see what else we might have, and I decided to move the food that we had up a level because the light's here, and I realized this was warm, which is not good for food, right? At least not before you've cooked it. So I looked for canned goods, and thankfully there wasn't much to purge in that regard. But if you've got a lot of canned stuff that has a litany of ingredients, out, goes out. Also, how about seasonings? I believe this had practically, the Italian season had practically no scent to it, so it was ready to go out. You purge it, shake it out, put it in the worm bin, which is down here, which I moved over here. It had been, this is the worms that eat our garbage. It had been out in the living room, which was unsightly and blocking everything. So I recycle the containers, and it's pretty exciting because, well, less garbage, etc. And by the way, it's sometimes worth getting bulk seasonings, but look at the price tag. Usually it's more economical just to buy another one. So fresh herbs is my point. Yeah, now heard about how to reduce the food amount that will not serve your gut. Now, how about books? I'm looking through my books. I'm not a big collector, but I do love books. Oops, here we go. Sorry. The books have got to inspire me, make me laugh, or get me to think in order for me to keep them, or be a great source of information for somebody else. Irma Bombeck has got to stay because she makes me laugh. I had some other, let's see here, How to Talk So Kids Will Listen, and Listen So Kids Will Talk. Even though I don't have any bio kids and the The worms are children, but they don't listen to me much. It's a great source in case other people have issues and they say, I don't know what to do. I say, well, so-and-so mentioned XYZ, and then we're all happy because we got some great information. Now, also, as far as magazines, there was a magazine here. Anyhow, just imagine a magazine in my hand. Oh, here it is. People magazine is great, but I would probably recycle these or give this to somebody else because I actually borrowed this from a friend. It's fun. It just doesn't really fill my mind with anything. And after a while, I feel like I don't know any of these stars and who the heck is that? And why don't I look like that, etc. Now, how about business cards? I will be looking through business cards to contact people, those who respond within a week, get to talk with me again, yay, and those who don't, bing, out the door. Tons of business cards because I've been doing tons of networking. So, and then Jacqueline gets to tell you about how to purge your emails. So if we're talking about e-waste, also, that's very important. But for YouTubes, I've just got to go through a lot of watch later episodes. That's another thing to purge. You want to keep my channel. The Lily channel, it's awesome. Just saying. Okay, so wrapping it up here, you want to look through your kitchen, see what doesn't serve you. You got to look through your books, your magazines, and then just remember, this is the awesome place you heard it, spring cleaning. And I have no idea what my husband's trying to tell me. So thanks for wrapping. Oh, I have no idea what you're saying.
Your website.
My website. thelilychannel.tv.